So just allowing the pelvis to be heavy, shoulders relax down, hands just resting wherever they're comfortable on your lap. Spine reaching up tall. And then we're just going to start by folding forward with one shin in front of the other. So just rounding through the spine, reaching your hands forward, letting the neck relax. Just really gently going into it. So you might feel a stretch in your hip, or you might feel it in your hips or your lower back. If you want, you can just sway a bit. Sarah was doing that naturally. Just sway a bit from side to side. Moving gently, not going anywhere very far. Just keeping the head relaxed, shoulders relaxed. Taking a deep breath into the back of the body. And a deep breath out. And then rolling back up to sitting. Swapping so the other shin's in front. And then folding forward again. Just ease your way into it. Little side to side motion if that helps. So you might feel it in the other hip now.
Can you not do that?
No, it's
try not to resist what's happening in the body.
Yeah, no, I can.
Breathing in and out, nice and slow and deep.
It's really, really tight. It's a problem to sit down.
Feel the back of the ribs expand as you inhale. Softening the whole body as you exhale. And then rolling your way back up to sitting. Inhaling, stretching the arms up now, reaching up, looking up to the thumbs if your neck will allow. Exhaling, drawing down, thumbs to the breastbone. Inhale, stretch the fingers. Exhale. One more like that. Inhale. Exhale, draw down center line. And then let the hands rest, fingertips extended on the mat. We're just going to stretch through the side of the neck. So already really activate the arms. So you might feel a little bit of stretch at the top of the neck and shoulders already. And then just dropping one ear to the shoulder, doesn't matter which side. Lengthening through the other side all the way to your fingertips. Inhale to center. Exhale to the other side. Just take it slowly. Just let gravity draw the ear down. Once more each side. Inhale. Exhale. Let the head hang there. Inhale. Exhale to the other side. And then back center. Bring the hands to the shoulders. Just going to take some shoulder circles this morning. Elbows drawing together, shoulder blades splaying, and then shoulder blades coming together. Inhale. Exhale. One more this way. Inhale. Exhale, and then change directions. Open the chest. Big range of movement. Exhale as you come forward. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Release the hands down. Sitting up tall again. Excellent. Good. So we'll roll over onto our hands and knees. Get moving. So coming onto a tabletop position. Nice flat back. And we're going to make circles with the hips from here. So nice big circles, sending the bottom back over the heels. You can round the back as you come forward and then arch the back as you go back. But basically just do what feels good. And as you come forward over the wrists, you can feel that the arm bones are also making circles over the wrists. So you're bringing some warmth into the wrist joints as well. Then change directions when you come to a middle point. Good. Come back to center. And then we're going to stretch the right leg out along the mat, pressing the toes into the floor, stretching through the back of the calf, and then bring your weight central, stretching the leg away from you 90 degrees. So you can either flex the foot, like Sarah's doing, and press the heel away, or you can press the ball of the foot away, whichever feels good. So activating the muscles of the bottom and the back of the leg. Keep your hips facing down, and then stretch the left arm out, opposite arm out, reaching long. Nice bit of Pilates. And then from here, we're going to open left arm to the side and right leg to the side. So you should feel this in your bottom. And then inhale, go back to the first position. Exhale, draw arm to the side, leg to the side. Use the belly to keep you balanced. Inhale, drawing forward again. Exhale, one more to the side. Inhale, forward. And hand to the floor, leg to the floor. Good. So hips, your bottom's woken up. Take the other side. Left leg stretch back. Stretch through the calf. Allow the back of the leg to open up. And the toes as well. Really pressing the heel away so you feel length through the back of the leg. Good. And then coming back onto all fours, stretching the leg away, away, away. Squeezing the buttock, activating the back of the leg so that leg's really straight and strong. And then slowly lifting the right hand up. Reaching it away. Don't do the same side. Fingertips stretching. Inhale here. Exhale. Leg to the side, arm to the side. Keep that leg as high as you can. Flex the foot. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale. Helicopter out to the side. Keep the belly lifted. Inhale. Keep the center of the body strong. Exhale. Inhale. We'll do one more because I can't remember if we've done enough. Exhale. Inhale, reach long, really nice and long. And then hands and knees down. And then give yourself a child's pose. Sit the heels back. Reach the arms forward. Forehead resting on the mat, length through the spine. So even here, have your fingertips, fingers spread, palms of the hand connecting with the mat. Bottom back down. Inhale, way up to all fours. So we're just going to take our little knees, chest, chin sequence to warm us up. So if you walk your hands just a little bit further forward, so you're just ready to drop your chest down. Inhaling here. Exhale, drop the chest between the hands. Bottom stays in the air, so adjust the arms, bend it. That's it, that's it, that's it. Go, go, go down. That's it. Inhale, cobra, that was good. Small cobra. Exhale, press up all the way back to child's pose. So we'll take that a couple more times. Inhale up to all fours. Exhale, leave the bottom in the air, chest coming between the hands. Just bend the elbow, Sarah. Nothing else moves. That's it. Chest coming down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Two more. Inhale. Come down nice and slow. Exhale, take the whole exhalation. Inhale, little cobra. Exhale, child's pose. All the way back now. Let the bottom be heavy on the heels. Fingertips stretching forward so you feel a bit of stretch through the shoulders. Coming up onto all fours again. I have to take my jump off. And then we're coming up into downward facing dog. Yep. Now. Yeah. So pedaling one heel towards the floor and then the other, nice and slow pedaling. So as you bend one knee, feel like you're drawing the chest towards the knee. So the chest is sinking towards the mat. Leg, back of the leg. And then bringing both legs to the same position. I'd say knees still bent. Send the sitting bones away. Good, Sarah. Relax between the shoulder blades. Relax the head. Good. And we really mean I'm going to come straight forward into a plank. So draw the belly in, lift the chest away from the floor. Good. And then use the belly to draw your way back up into downward facing dog. So feel like you're leading with the belly, arching the back a little bit as you come, and then pressing back into downward facing dog. So we're going to do that a few times with the breath. Feel like the belly's doing all the work. So inhale your way to plank. Exhale, lift the belly, lift the hips, back into downward facing dog. 3 more like that. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Keep the belly pulled in. Exhale, lift the belly, lift the bottom, lift the hips. Come forward to plank 1 more time. And then exhale, back down facing dog. Well done. So taking a breath there. And then when you're ready, lifting the right leg up, 3-legged dog. So keep the hips square, the leg extending away, lifting as high as you can without opening the hip to the side. And then stepping that right leg forward between the hands, dropping the back knee down, coming up into a high lunge. Everyone's taking their layers off. It's not as cold as we thought. Lifting the arms up, looking up, stretching up, but keeping your hands as wide as they need to be that you can keep your shoulders drawing down. Good. So relaxing, sinking down through the pelvis. Keeping if you've got a sensitive lower back, just make sure you're keeping lifted through the front of the belly to support the back. Good. Hands either side of the foot. Tuck the back toes under, step back, downward facing dog. We'll do the same on the other side. So lifting up with control the left leg. Hips still facing the mat, bottom squeezing, back of the leg extended. Lift it a little bit higher. And then stepping all the way through. Dropping the back knee down. Coming up and reaching the arms up. So relax down through the hips. Reach up through the hands. Draw the shoulder blades down. Keep the tummy drawn in. Good. Hands either side of the foot. Step back, downward facing dog. Lift the sitting bones high. Soften between the shoulder blades. If you just turn your hands so they're facing forward, mummy, they're splaying out a bit, and then spread your fingers even wider. I feel like you're pressing down at the base of every knuckle. That should support the wrist a bit more. That one's turned in now. Have that finger facing forward. That's it. That's it. Sorry, everybody. Good. So we're going to walk the feet towards the hands, nice and slowly, knees bent, until you find yourself in a forward fold. Relax into your forward fold, knees soft. Hold on elbows, that's good. And then here you can sway side to side as well, like an elephant trunk. Ease out through the spine. Good. Pose. And so from here, you're going to bend the knees, sit down, draw the belly in to support you, come all the way up into chair pose. So sitting back into your chair, that's it, Sarah, keeping the chest lifted. And then from there, folding back down, forward fold. You can keep the knees as bent as you need to. Good. Back into chair pose, inhale, sit back, lift the chest. Exhale, fold forward again, forward fold. If you feel dizzy, then don't do it. Inhale, reach up, chair pose. Exhale, fold forward. One more, inhale, chair pose. Really good deep one. Exhale, fold forwards. And relax there. Hold you onto your elbows if you want, or if you're quite flexible, you might want to catch hold behind your calves to help draw the torso in towards the thighs. Head relaxed, don't hold any strain in your neck. Give it a little shake of your neck if you want to. And then we're going to roll our way up to standing. You can put your feet a bit wider now. And then bend the knees, rolling up. Nice and slow. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Everyone all right? Hot. Take some more layers off. You can join in if you want, Laurie. Good. So we're going to keep it moving today. It's nice and slow and steady, but so we keep up that warmth inside us. So we're going to start with a half sun salutation. Hands to prayer, shoulders relaxed, legs drawn up. Inhaling, stretching up. Feel length through the sides of the body. Exhale, fold forward, bend your knees, all the way to the forward fold. Inhale, flat back. So stretch the crown of the head forward. That's it, Sarah. Just don't try and use your back to hold you up rather than that's it. Lovely. Flat back, Laurie. Yours is like this, like that. That's it. And folding all the way forward. Inhale, press with the feet. Lift with the arms. All the way back up. And hands to prayer. So we're creating a ripple effect through the back. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward, flat back. And then the rest of the spine comes down, fall forward, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, round the back as you fold forward. Inhale, come up with flat back again. Bend the knees. And hands to prayer. Is that okay? Yeah. One more. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward, flat back. Swan dive down. Inhale, flat back. Feel the back muscles work, shoulders draw back, crown of the head stretching forwards and neck in line with the rest of your spine. Exhale, fold forwards, relax the whole length of the spine. Inhale, flat back, sweeping the arms wide. Coming all the way up and hands to prayer. Good. Inhale, stretch up. I'm going to start stepping back now. Exhale, fold forwards, exactly the same at the beginning. Inhale, flat back. Sitting bone stretching back. You might want to stretch your legs a bit more towards straight. Exhale, fold forward, step the right leg back. So we're coming up into high lunge. So both feet pressing firmly into the mat, drawing the torso up, hands on your hips to start with. So bending the front knee, but keeping the back thigh lifted as much as you can. Good. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, hands down the center line, thumbs to chest. And then we're going to turn towards the bent knee with the right elbow and hover that elbow on the knee. So you're not leaning all your weight on it. You're just using your elbow to help you turn the chest towards the side. Very good, Sarah. Keep the back thigh lifted. Your back heel can be off the floor, off the mat, mummy. Yes, it is. Yeah, okay. Bit more off. A little bit. Good. Hands either side of the foot. Stepping back down, facing dog. Take a breath there. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Knees, chest, chin. I'm watching Sarah. No, your hips went first, Sarah. Go on, bend your arms. That's it. Inhale, cobra. And then from there, we're going to stretch the arms back, fingertips driving back, thighs strong, legs straight, using the back to lift the chest off the floor. Good. Hands either side of the chest, pushing back, all fours, tuck the toes under, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. And then when you're ready, we're going to jump the feet between the hands. So inhale to prepare, exhale, top forward or step forward, forward fold. Inhale, sweeping the arms up, looking up, stretching up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Same the other side. Inhale, long body, grounded through the feet. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lift up, use the back, flat back. Exhale, fold forward, left leg goes back. Find your foundation. Pressing through both feet, lifting up into a high lunge. Hands on the hips. Lift the back thigh a bit more, Sarah. Good. because you have to sort of squeeze your bottom a bit to firm up that back leg, and then you might be able to bend more into it, you might not. Reaching up. So see if you can find the longest distance possible between the rim of the pelvis and the shoulders without lifting the shoulders up. Are you right? And then drawing the hands purposely down the center line, squeezing the hands together, turning towards the left leg now, hovering the elbow lightly onto the knee, turning the chest to the right, so the thumbs are coming towards the center of your breastbone. And then take a breath there. As you exhale, you might be able to twist a little bit more into it. Good. And then untwist, hands other side of the foot, stepping back, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale there. Inhale, plank. Just pause there. Make sure you're lifting the belly away from the floor, chest away from the floor. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Legs stretching away from you. Send the hands back, half locust. Legs strong, back of the thighs, front of the thighs, bottom. And then hands either side of the chest. Push up to all fours, tuck the toes under. Back to downward facing dog. Good. And then when you're ready, inhale to prepare. Exhale, hop the feet forward. Folding forward. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Well done. Standing in Tadasana for a moment. Feet under the hips. Standing tall, letting the breath settle. And then bring the hands gently to prayer again. So really think about trying to coordinate breath with movement. So each breath is guiding each part of the sequence. So inhale, exhale. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step your right leg back. Circle your heel across the mat, coming up into warrior. Left foot forwards. Good. Ground down with the outer edge of the feet. So again, bending as deeply as you can. Trying to stretch forward. Keep the body over the center line. Good. So we're going to do a little sequence here. So we're going to put the back hand to the hip and come into reverse warrior. Stretching through the side of the body. And then as you come up, straighten the front leg. And then go all the way down into triangle. Take the time. So press the feet into the mat with triangle. Good. Coming back up, bending the front knee, back into warrior. Do the same thing again twice. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, slowly straighten the knee. Don't jam it straight, just straighten it with control, coming all the way down to triangle. Inhale, come back up, bend the knee, warrior. Once more, reaching the front hand up, side stretch. Straightening the front knee with control, circling your way down to triangle. Inhale, back up, bend the front knee. Good. Cycling to the front of the mat, hands either side of the foot, stepping back, downward facing dog. Socks come off. Coming forward to plank. And then we're going to come into side plank. So we're going to put the weight into the left hand, turn onto the left side, one foot in front of the other, or you can leave your left knee down on the ground if that's too much for you. That was all too much. Side plank. So lifting the side waist. So the variation is to have this knee down. That looks better. No. Sorry, everyone, you've been there for a long time. Come face forward again. Come back into your plank. So your choice now, either knees, chest, chin again, Sarah, or if you can, coming all the way down in a straight line, chaturanga. Inhale. Roll the shoulders back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Are you still breathing? No. Inhale, exhale here. When you're ready, hopping the feet forward. On exhale, folding forwards. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Well done. Other side. Inhale. Exhale, float forwards. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward, step the left leg back. Turn the heel across the mat. Coming up into the other side. Shoulders relax down. Fingertips stretching. Looking over the front hand. Good. So back hand to hips. Reverse warrior.
Breathing in or out here?
In. Out. Float down. Straighten the front knee. It's quite a lot for one breath, actually.
I know my hips.
Oh, straight.
Yeah, my hips, hip flexors don't work.
Inhale. Exhale. Inhale.
Put your hips supposed to face the front.
Exhale.
You're like facing the sofa.
But you
Feet
can't.
into the mat. Inhale.
What?
And the front knee.
Do you know what I mean? Look, her hips are facing forward. She's straight on. It's just her legs.
Inhale.
That's what's hard.
Straighten the front knee. Exhale. Triangle, you got it.
Oh, Rudy's.
Inhale, bend the front knee again. Finish in warrior. Well done.
You see what I mean? Like, I know you're looking at
Rotate towards the front of the mat. Hands either side of the foot. Step back, downward facing dog. Well done.
Yeah.
Inhale, exhale.
It's really useful to see.
Inhale, plank.
You
So
know,
we're turning onto the right side this time.
Yeah.
So if you want to have your leg down, it's going to be your right knee down.
Yeah, that's what
Otherwise, you're stacking left foot on front. There's a lot of chatting at the Atkins, I can hear.
Sorry, we've been talking about hips, hip flexors.
Reaching the hand towards the ceiling. Atkins, stop chatting. Coming back to the front.
We'll be next door next week because the child will be back at school.
Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, back into child's pose. I'm just going to sort out the Atkins volume. I'm muting you guys.
Sorry.
Right?
We had a discussion about hip movement on the warrior pose.
Yeah.
Which way? Because we were looking at you.
Okay. Well, let's talk about that. We might as well talk about that. Can you hear me okay, by the way?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, good. So if you want to just sit up, the Atkins asked a very sensible question, actually. They were talking about yoga.
Yeah.
So they were asking about angles on your hips in warrior. So the answer is, in traditional warrior, they would have said they've got to be straight on like that.
Yeah.
If you think about what that's doing to your knee, more modern yoga, it says it's towards that way, but wherever your pelvis feels comfortable. So mine's kind of that angle, I'd say.
Perfect.
So that you want your knee to be tracking over your toes.
Yeah.
Might as well practice. And your heel is in line with the instep of your back foot. And then I do want your toes and your knees to be in the right alignment. And then in terms of your hips, don't force them to be more open than they are, I'd say, just wherever your pelvis wants to sit. Yeah, okay. So it's kind of that way, Sam.
Perfect. Yeah, no, because my hip flexors are incredibly tight at the moment. I think
hang on, let me just put you. Say that again. I can't hear you.
I was just saying my hip flexors are tight at the moment from being at home a lot more. So they're not as but it's good.
They're not as open as they would normally be.
Exactly.
Yes.
Thank you.
Don't force them. Don't force them, because if you force them that way, all that's happening is your knee's going to roll in, and that's not really any good for anyone. So. Okay, so we're going to do one more sequence, and we're actually going to come into Warrior 1, which is my least favourite one, but we hardly ever do it. So we're going to practice that, and that's similar. So I'll talk through the hip thing quite slowly, but we will do a sequence to get there, otherwise we might get cold. So come to the front of the mat. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, flat back again. Exhale, fold forward, send the right leg back. So this time we're coming into warrior one. So you've got your back heel is on the floor, and it's about 45 degrees out to the side, and then you're going to press up like that. So normally we do high lunge, which is a more modern version of this warrior. So in this pose, traditionally your hips would have been facing forwards, but again, that can be a bit of a strain. So you kind of end up a bit 45 to the other side, but your back leg's straight, the heel's on the floor, and just find a place that's comfortable for your foot. Does everyone found that okay? Can you bend your knee a bit more, Sarah? Front knee, yeah? Or is that? Yeah, that's okay then, that's fine. Wherever you can take it. Lifting the arms up. So we're just going to take a little sequence here where we're just going to gently straighten the front knee and then bend it again on the exhale. Then we're going to bring the arms in. So as you straighten it, bring the arms down. And then as you bend, stretch up again. And all the time, keep the back leg straight and strong. Engage the buttock. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, reach. Good. Stay there. And then we're going to interlace the hands behind the back. Open the chest and stretch the arms so you feel like they're going down the back of the leg. Good. So from there, we're going to take a step in. So balancing with the right leg out, toes touching on the floor, and then coming into a T-shaped balance. So you're lifting the leg away, keep it straight and strong, as we have been throughout the class. Torso's coming forward, so you come into a T-shape. Keep stretching the leg away, help you keep your balance. And then coming back up, standing there, release the arms, well done. Give the little, try not to hold your breath. Hard to remember everything. Right, let's do the other side because I feel all wonky now. Yeah. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, fold forwards. Relax through the back. This is your chance to soften through the spine. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, left leg goes back. So take your time to set up. I tend to find it is a smaller step back than if you're doing a high lunge. So your foot's a bit closer in, about 45 degrees. Take your time, pressing up. So yeah, hips, wherever they come comfortably, probably 45 degrees. Back leg straight and strong. So if you, yeah, that looks good. And then when you're ready, reaching the arms up, length through the side of the body, but shoulder blades drawing down. So when you're ready, inhale, draw the arms down. Exhale. Actually, that's the wrong way around. Inhale here. Exhale, draw down. Straighten the front leg. Inhale. Sink into it, melt into it. Exhale. Pull down hard. Inhale, one more time. Exhale, draw down. Squeeze the leg straight and reach up, bend one more time. So sometimes these little dynamic movements help you actually move into the pose. Good. Interlace the fingers the next slot down, so you did last time. If you can remember, it will be the one that feels slightly odd. Open the chest. Reach the arms down the back of the body. And then when you're ready, transferring the weight to the right foot. Toes of the left foot just resting. So bring the hips to face forward now. And then lifting the leg, extending the torso. Keep your arms stretching away, crown of the head stretching forward and toes stretching back. Breathe. Wherever you get to, breathe. Couple more breaths here. And coming back down. Coming to standing, releasing the arms. Giving yourself a bit of a stretch. No, but you did what you did the beginning bit, which was right. Yes, that's all right. Good. So we're going to come into Garudasana, full Garudasana again, because that's You've done this for the last few weeks, so you should know what you're doing now. Eagle pose. So start with the arms, reaching arms wide, cross right over left. Keep crossing, I can see what you're doing now. Don't interlace the fingers, just that's it, yeah. Good. So remember you're sinking your shoulders down. That's it, Sarah. And then seeing if you can lift the elbows without bringing the shoulders with them. So you should feel, can you feel a stretch across here? Yeah, I love this stretch, so nice. Good, so this time I think we're going to try opposite arm to legs. I think it might help with our balance. So bend the knees deeply. I'm not mirroring you because otherwise I get confused. So you cross your left leg over your right. Bend deeply, left over right. That's better. Tucking the toe behind the calf if you can. If not, just leave it dangling there. That's fine. Squeeze the thighs together. Wherever you are, you'll find the lower you go, the easier it is to wrap. Try and keep the chest lifted. Try and lift the elbows, drop the shoulders. And breathe. So just try and stay here for a few more breaths. So just relax into it if you can. Good, coming out slowly. Well done, good balance. Oh, feel all the blood rush back into your limbs. Good, well done. Other side, inhale, exhale, left over right. Good. Shoulders relax down, elbows lifting if you can. But if your shoulders come up, then drop the elbows back down again. With that lovely stretch through the back of the body. Good, and then sitting, weight into your left foot this time. Crossing the right leg over. Sitting down even further deeply. Tucking it behind the shin. Coming down, eagle in the nest. Keep the belly drawn in, chest lifted, shoulders relaxed, elbows up. Soft gaze at a point in front of you. Couple more breaths here. And then unwinding gently, well done. Whew. Shoulder circles. Move the hips a little bit. Good. So we're not going to do another whole sequence. We're just going to use it to get down there. So come to the front of your mat, feet hip width apart. Face you guys now. Bring the hands to prayer. Standing tall. Inhale, exhale to prepare. Inhale, reach up. Really enjoy that feeling of length through the body. Exhale, folding forwards, all the way down, forward fold. Maybe your legs are a bit straighter now than they were at the beginning of the class. Inhale, flat back. Enjoy the length with the spine. Exhale, step right leg back, left leg joins it, coming into downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, really enjoy downward facing dog. Fingertips pointing forward, hands spread. So you're pushing the hands into the mat, lifting the weight out of the wrists. Good, so we're going to lift the right leg up into three-legged dog. And then we're going to bring the knee all the way between the hands into pigeon pose. So your knees coming between the two hands. And the further, if you remember, the further forward you bring your foot, the deeper the stretch is. Face forward. Can't really get onto my mat this way. So you're like this. So if your legs like that, that's fine. If you want to bring your foot more out to the side, that's also fine. Back leg is in a straight line behind you. Good. So you should be feeling a stretch through the buttock. Excellent. So softly, just bring the weight forward. If you don't feel anything in your buttock, you need to come back out and bring your foot further forward. Rest the head down onto the hands if it reaches, or you can put your fists on top of each other to make your pillow a bit higher. Come back to the breath. Good. And then just gently coming back up, Hands either side of the knee. You'll need to tuck your back toe under again. And then step back, downward facing dog. So we'll do the same on the other side. So sweeping the left leg up and back. And then bring the knee in, planting it on the mat between the hands, more towards the left hand, knee towards the left hand. Wriggle your foot forward if you need to. Back leg straight, stretching out behind you. Just settle into a... You okay? Is that your bad hip? Socks. So you're trying to bring your weight in the middle between your two hips. Good. Sinking down onto the arms. Resting the head. Sending the breath into any tight spots in your hips or buttocks. One more deep breath here. And then pushing back up onto the hands. Tucking the back toes under so you can step back into downward facing dog. It's stuck. That's it. Any way you get there, it's fine. Good. So lifting right leg up one more time, three-legged dog, and this time allow your hip to open. So allow your hip to open. I always call this weird. So bend your knee. Sorry, bend your knee in the air, like you're a dog cocking its leg. Open the hips. That's it. So you're sending your left foot so you can see it under right foot so you can see it under your left armpit almost. Good. And then bring that knee forward onto the floor again. And then you're going to bring your left knee behind it and sit back. That's tricky. So you bring your left knee behind. That's it. Bring it, tuck it right. So go back. So you were like that, Sarah. Sorry. You like that? Right leg in front. Yeah. Bring the left one behind it. That's it. That's it. Now sit back. Yay! That's it. So you should end up like this. No, you should have it to the side. So you might not be able to get fully leg stacked. If you could, this is the interim pose. So no, so sit down on that side, but this foot's flat on the floor. That's it. You're wonky, aren't you? So maybe put the block to prop you up on that buttock.
I think so.
That's it. So we're either like this. So you're trying to have both your sitting bones on the floor, or if you can take the leg over without losing that upright spine, then do so. That's better. That's much better. Good. So stretching the right arm up, dropping it down the back, using the left arm to give it a bit of a encouragement, and then sending the other arm all the way. Turn your hand to face me, really long. Grab hold of your shirt. You haven't got straps today, just grab your shirt. If you can't, grab your fingers. You nearly there? So feel like your elbows are drawing back. That's good, much better. Chest lifting. So you can either stay here, or if you want to really go for it, you can fold forwards. Just as much as not particularly getting anywhere, just see how it feels. If you are folding forward, see if you can keep the elbows lifting away so you're not slumping the chest forwards. Good. Come all the way back up. And release the hands. This is interesting how we get back from here.
Yeah.
So we're going to try. So you're going to rock forwards. So you're going to step your left leg back. And then your right leg back. And you're being back in downward facing dog. If you're not, then just go there anyway. So left leg up this time. Left leg up. Bend the knee. Open the hip. So you're really allowed to turn the hips now. Look under your right arm, you might see your left foot. That's it. I love this pose. And then bringing that knee forward all the way to the mat. Left leg forward, and then you're going to bring your right knee in behind it and sit back. So you should be on the other side now. We're doing yoga spaghetti. Yay, that's it. So you'll need your block on the other side now. That leg's gone the other way.
Yeah.
So you're either like this. Or you shouldn't be sitting on that back foot though. What's happened with the back foot?
I don't know.
That foot should be that side. That's it. So you're sitting on your bottom. Right. This is real yoga spaghetti, and it blocks on the other side. Good. So lifting up the left arm now, sending it down the back. No, keep your leg straight if the knee doesn't like it. So the other option, if your knee doesn't like it, is to have the underneath leg straight. That's it. Good. And then the other arm stretching out. Palm of the hand facing forward. Make your arm as long as possible so it's got more chance of reaching the other one. So lift the elbow like you did on the other side. Lift the chest. Good. That looks much nicer. Relax the face. Try not to make your neck at a funny angle, Sarah.
I know. I can't.
Can you?
I can't reach my hands otherwise.
Doesn't matter. So I would say your elbow. That's better.
Like that.
You're nearly there. You're nearly there.
Where's the other side?
This elbow. Does that hurt?
No.
There we go. Now your head's free now.
Oh, like that?
Yeah.
Even though they don't touch?
No. I think that's better.
Much
So if you want to fold forward like you did on the other side, then do that. One side's always much harder than the other. Not pathetic. It's good. Inhale, come up. Exhale. Unwind. Right, so we're going to see if we can get back to downward facing dog from here. So rocking forward, your left knee is going to be in front. Step back, come back into downward facing dog. My mats are dirty now. Good. Right, last thing. Come down onto your knees. We're just going to do dolphin pose because we're really going to try and build up our shoulder strength. So when we get back inside, we can do lots of handstands and things. So elbows either side of the center line underneath the shoulders. Forearms parallel to the line. We've done this quite a few times over the last few weeks. So you're going to tuck your toes under and come into downward facing dog on your forearms. Try and stop your elbows from shooting out to the sides. Keep them parallel. If you feel happy there, you can walk your toes in a bit more so that your weight's coming into your forearms. So really feel that you're pressing the forearms and the hands and the wrists into the mat, lifting the shoulders away from the ears. No. Well done. Good strength. Come back, sit onto your heels. Bring that, come down into child's pose. Hands by the side of the shins. Well done. It was really hard. Well, yes, with a headstand, you do put your head down. But even with a headstand, most of the weight's in your arms. Okay, we'll do it one more time.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, said Sarah.
Right.
So everyone looked really strong, though. You all had the right pose. So you all had your, because you had your shoulders down, pressing with the forearms. We'll just do a short one. Tuck the toes under. Draw the elbows together. Nice strong platform. And really press the forearms into the mat. So you can almost imagine what it might feel like with your legs up. And then come back down. Whew. Relax the hands either side of the body. Forehead onto the mat. Let the shoulders relax. Good. Uncurl. Come back to kneeling. And we're going to find our way down onto the mat. So actually, just stay there before you come down so you can watch what we're going to do. We're just going to do a dynamic bridge sequence. So we're going to lift up into bridge with our hips and stretch the arms over our heads on an inhalation. There goes my T. And then exhale, roll the spine back down, hands and coccyx touching the mat at the same time. So we're trying to take a whole inhalation and then a whole exhalation to roll down. So we'll take that 4 or 5 times probably. So trying to coordinate breath with movement. Really focus on the breath. So your feet are hip width apart, toes facing forwards. Inhale, peel the spine away, lift all the way up into the shoulders, lift the hips as high as you can, push with the feet, hands touch the floor, and then exhale, rolling the spine back down. Really try and do vertebrae by vertebrae. Take the whole exhalation, hands and bottom touching down at the same time. So in your own time now, 4 more like that.
No, it's judging.
After your last one, just allowing the whole back of the body to rest on the mat, feet still bent up, knees still bent up. Good, then bring the knees to the chest now, just lightly, give them a little hug in, give yourself a little rock from side to side. Then stretching your arms out either side of you along the floor. If you don't want them on the wet ground, you can just put them more like above your head, somewhere dry. And then send the knees all the way over to the right. I'm not going to say they're long because they're getting wet. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. And we're just going to finish with happy baby pose. So you're going to bring your feet almost like you're doing a squat in the air. And you're catching hold of the outer edges of your feet, drawing the knees towards the underarms and towards the mat, but keeping the whole back of the body relaxed. So you try not to curl up through the back. Keep the back long. So just use the weight of gravity to encourage the knees towards the mat. Big hip opener. If you want to rock from side to side like a happy baby, you can. Good. Release. Turn the feet to the mat, and then we're going to come down for a final relaxation. I will bring you a blanket, but if you want to put your jumper back on, that might be a good idea. I will bring blankets round. So lying down flat on the mat, or feet bent up if that's better for your back. So letting go the full weight of the body onto the mat. No need to hold on to any part of you now. Let the face soften, the eyes close gently. So both legs, oh, you need your feet, both legs relaxed and heavy on the mat. Relax the arms, the shoulders. Feel the shoulder blades soften into the mat. Back of the neck long and relaxed. And feel the skin of the face soften. Years falling off you. Relax the eyes back into their sockets. So you feel that you're an observer, a recipient of sensation, without having to feel part of it or get involved. So you're just feeling the sensation of the air brushing your skin, sound of the birds tweeting and the wind rustling in the leaves, and the lawnmower. Just giving yourself permission to just be. Mind relaxes, feel the body melt further into the mat. And feeling that connection that we all share with each other and with the world. So seeing which sounds are the most distant you can hear. And then focusing on sounds that are a little bit closer. And then focusing on the sound of my voice, which is even closer. And then starting to bring some movement back into the body. Stretching the fingers and toes. Giving yourself a stretch if you need to. And then hugging the knees into the chest and rolling onto your right side. Pressing your way up to sitting when you're ready. Just coming back into a seated pose. And finishing with one arm together. Inhaling. Bring the hands together to your breastbone, bowing the head, namaste.